Chag Sameach, everybody. Happy Hanukkah. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and come out here till Purim. Rosh Hashanah, I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December, there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in his cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's a Judah Maccabeus. Oh, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea. All right. Chag Sameach, everybody. I'm taking off the hat. I'm fluffing up the hair. I'm going to put the hat over here. The hair, it's important. It's important I look good for you. Happy Hanukkah. We're gonna sing some other Hanukkah songs and some other songs as well. Ma'otzor Yeshuati L'chanael Shabeach Tikon be Tefilati V'sham Toda Mizabeach. Ma'otzor Yeshuati L'chanael Shabeach Tikon be Tefilati V'sham Toda Mizabeach Ve'etachim matbeach Nitzar hamnabeach Azegmor B'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach Azegmor B'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach. Let our song praise thy saving power. Thou amidst the raging foe wast our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but thine arm availed us, and our word broke their sword when our own strength failed us, and our word broke their sword when our own strength failed us. I'm going to sing a couple of Yiddish songs, the only two I know by heart. I learned them both probably from a Theodore Backel record that my father had when I was 13, and I would take the album into my bedroom and play it. If you ever heard a 13-year-old boy trying to sing Theodore Backel songs, I'm a little better at it now. Ya ba bye ba bye ba 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 bye bye bye. Ya ba bye ba bye ba 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 bye bye bye. Shabbos, 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 Shabbos. Soll sein jeden Shabbos. Shabbos soll sein, Shabbos soll sein. Shabbos auf der ganzen Welt. Shabbos, 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 Shabbos. Soll sein jeden Shabbos. Shabbos soll sein, Shabbos soll sein. Shabbos auf der ganzen Welt. Oh, Shabbos for everybody all over the world. And Yontif for everybody. Yontif, 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 Yontif. Soll sein jeden Yontif. Yontif soll sein, Yontif soll sein. Yontif auf der ganzen Welt. Yontif, 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 Yontif. Soll sein jeden Yontif. Yontif soll sein, Yontif soll sein. Yontif auf der ganzen Welt. Ja, bye, 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 bye. Ja, bye, 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 bye. Shalom, 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 shalom. Soll sein jeden Shalom. Shalom soll sein, Shalom soll sein. Shalom auf der ganzen Welt. Hey, Shalom, 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 Shalom. Soll sein jeden Shalom. Shalom soll sein, Shalom soll sein. Shalom auf der ganzen Welt. Oh, peace all over the world. Shabbos, 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 Shabbos. Soll sein jeden Shabbos. Shabbos soll sein, Yontif soll sein. Sholem soll sein. Shabbos auf der ganzen Welt. Es Rebbe tanzt und es Rebbe tanzt. Tanzen alle Chassiden. Tanzen alle Chassiden. Ay la 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 la, ay la 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 la. Tanzen alle Chassiden. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Tanzen alle Chassiden. When the Rebbe dances, alle Chassidim, all the Jews dance. Whatever the Rebbe does, we all do. Let's see, what does he do? Es Rebbe es, und es Rebbe es. Essen alle Chassiden, essen alle Chassiden. Ay la 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 la, ay la 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 la. Essen alle Chassiden. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Es Rebbe lach. Lachen alle Chassiden, lachen alle Chassiden, lachen alle Chassiden, alle Chassiden. Oh, it goes on and on. There's 137 verses. Whatever the rabbi does, right? My father used to end it like this. Es Rebbe ret, right, as he speaks. Es Rebbe ret, und es Rebbe ret. Schlafen alle Chassiden, schlafen alle Chassiden. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la. Schlafen alle Chassiden. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la. Schlafen alle Chassiden. From the book of Isaiah, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall we learn war anymore. Lo yisagoy el goy cherez, lo yilmadu odem milchama. Lo yisagoy el goy cherez, lo yilmadu odem milchama. Lo yisagoy el goy cherez, lo yilmadu odem milchama. Yisagoy el goy cherez, yilmadu od milchama. Am יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי. 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 Or Avinu חי, Or Avinu חי, Or Avinu, Or Avinu, Or Avinu חי. Or Avinu חי, Or Avinu חי, Or Avinu, Or Avinu, Or Avinu חי. Or Avinu חי. Am Yisrael Chai. Hanukkah, that's what it's all about. Am Yisrael Chai. We're still here. Oh, by the way, I'm Noah Budin. I don't think I introduced myself. Yes, that's who I am. And I work at Stone Gardens. I'm one of the life enrichment coordinators. And it's great to be with you on Hanukkah. Thank you so much for letting me into your apartments. It's my pleasure. It's my great privilege to be able to play Hanukkah songs for you. Let's do another song. A fun song that was written by a friend of mine out in California. Her name is Julie Silver. She took an old song and kind of rewrote it. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, a dreidel I shall play. Inside this house with those wintertime blues. When I play that dreidel game, you know I just can't lose. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, oh, the dreidel I shall play. My turn to spin the dreidel. Try and stop me if you dare. A great miracle can happen here because it happened there. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready now, a dreidel I shall play. That funky dreidel, let the dreidel games begin. It's bound to land on one of these, Nun, Gimel, Hey, or Shin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, yeah, when it's dry and ready now, what dreidel I shall play. Dreidel game, funky dreidel game, ah yeah. Oi. do some more Hanukkah songs. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's see. Just working on the key. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I shall play. Oh yeah, my dreidel's always playful. It loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel. Come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, dreidel. I hope you're all singing along. Out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, dreidel I shall play. I want you to let them, wherever you are in your apartment, I want you to sing it out loud. Let them hear you all over the world. It's like lighting a menorah in your window. We're singing the songs so we can be heard. This is my favorite dreidel verse. It has a lovely body. Its legs are short and thin. It's not legs, it's not plural leg. It has a leg on the leg is short and thin. And when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, now dreidel I shall play. Another dreidel song. Listen. Sivivon, sov, 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 Chanukah, hu chagtov, Chanukah, hu chagtov, Sivivon, sov, 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 Haksimha ula, Nes gadol hayasham, Nes gadol hayasham, Haksimha ula. What does this song mean? Sivivon, it's a dreidel. Sov, 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 spinning, spinning, spinning. Sivivon, sov, 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 Chanukah, hu chagtov. Hanukkah is a happy holiday. Chanukah, hu chagtov, Sivivon, sov, sov, sov. But then we get this part. Chag Simcha Hula. Good enough, right? Chag Simcha is a happy holiday for all the people. But then we have this. Nes Gadol Hayasham. Nes Gadol Hayasham. A great miracle happened there. So I ask you, what is that doing in the middle of a song about dreidels? It's spinning, it's a happy holiday, everybody's happy. A great miracle happened there. Well, as you probably know, the dreidel has Hebrew letters on each one of its four sides. Nun, Gimel, Hey, Shin. Nes Gadol Hayasham. So even when we are playing a simple game, a child's game, we are remembering the Almighty. We are remembering the miracle of Hanukkah. We could talk about the miracle of Hanukkah, the oil, but the miracle of Hanukkah, for me, the real miracle is that we are here right now, able to sing these songs and celebrate our holidays. That's what Hanukkah was about. That we survived. And we will continue to survive. So we think of that even when we're playing a game. Sivivon, sov, 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 Chanukah, hu chagtov, Chanukah, hu chagtov, Sivivon, sov, 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 Chag Simcha Hula. Nes Gadol Hayasham, Nes Gadol Hayasham, Chag Simcha Hula. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us days long ago. One for each light they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. There's a Hanukkah song from a new perspective. I am so mixed up I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cook is scouting oil in the town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. I can't be eaten looking as I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me, or I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. Every holiday has food so special, I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend life in this blender, wondering what I'm supposed to do. Matzah and charoset are for Pesach, chopped liver and challah on Shabbat. Blintzes on Shavuos are delicious, and gefilte fish no holidays without. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. It's important that I have an understanding of what it is that I'm supposed to do. You see, there are many who are homeless, with no jobs, no clothes, and very little food. It's so important that we all remember that while we have most of the things we need, we must remember those who have so little. We must help them, we must be the ones to feed. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. Oi, I'm a latke. Let's do another song. All these songs about peace, you know, I do a lot of songs about peace anyway. And Hanukkah, you know, Hanukkah is a holiday that celebrates more or less a military victory. And but it was a victory for justice, a victory for us, and not just for us, but for all people, to be able to worship freely, to be able to be who they are, to be able to worship the way we want to worship, dress the way we want to dress, pray the way we want to pray, eat the way we want to eat. And that's what Hanukkah, and nobody wants war. Nobody wants it. We always want the last war to be the last war. We want there to be peace. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. You know, this song comes out of Israel. And it blends two words, salam and shalom, really the same word, in two different languages, Arabic and Hebrew. And in this song, those two words, the words for peace, live together in harmony, side by side, as the way it can be for the rest of the world. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kulam Salam Aleinu Ve'al Kol HaOlam Salam Shalom Salam Aleinu Ve'al Kol HaOlam Salam Shalom Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kulam. Peace is the bread we break. Love is a river rolling. Life is a chance we take when we make this earth our home. Gonna make this earth our home. Feel the cool breeze blowing through the smoke and the heat. Hear the gentle voices and the marching feet, sing and call back the fire, draw the missiles down, and we'll make this earth our home. Peace is the bread we break. Love is a river rolling. Life is a chance we take when we make this earth our home. Gonna make this earth our home. We have seen the atom, the power and the pain. We have seen people fall beneath the killing rain. But when the mind still reasons and the soul remains, it shall never be again. Peace is the bread we break. Love is a river rolling. Life is a chance we take when we make this earth our home. Gonna make this earth our home. Peace grows from a tiny seed as the acorn grows into the tallest tree. Many years ago I heard a soldier say, when people want peace, better get out of the way. Oh, peace is the bread we break. Love is a river rolling. Life is a chance we take when we make this earth our home. Gonna make this earth our home. Gonna make this earth our home. Gonna make this earth our home. Pieces. Hey, I'm gonna sing for you a song. Two songs now that I wrote. One of them is recorded and the other one is in the process of being recorded, but this is the one that's in the process. I wrote this one several years ago, and always when I play it now, I dedicate this to my good friend and mentor of blessed memory, Sarah Taub, who was the part of the inspiration for this song. She was a mensch, a gute neshama. In the tail of a trail of a shooting star, you dance in the wake of holy sparks, like a tiny tear in the fabric of the night. And the wax from the candle and the oil of the flame and the faces of the moon watch her wax and wane as she pulls the night into the dawn with a little bit of light, little bit of light in the nighttime sky, little bit of light purified, little bit of light to feed the soul, to bring us peace, to bring us hope, to bring us home. Shine in a million places. If you don't let it fill up the empty spaces, it will only serve to obstruct our sight. For justice is vision that is unobscured, and the triumphs over struggles that we've endured have only occurred because the brave have led the way with a little bit of light, little bit of light in the nighttime sky, little bit of light purified, little bit of light to feed the soul, to bring us peace, to bring us hope, to bring us home. And all we ever wanted was peace upon the earth, and the time was right to celebrate our rebirth with a little bit of light in the nighttime sky, little bit of light to purify, little bit of light to feed the soul, to bring us peace, to bring us hope, to bring us home, bring us home. Well, let's see. I'm going to try this one. See how this goes. This is on my first CD of two. Of two CDs. 2.5. Might actually take a moment here to tune up. Let It Burn. I'm going to take a moment to tune up. Tell you about this song, Let It Burn. So, I was driving to Buffalo many years ago to do a gig. It was Hanukkah time. And I was doing a gig in Buffalo, New York. And, you know, driving, when there's something about the act of driving that, for me anyway, sets my mind, you know, I'm thinking about driving, but it's automatic, right? And so I'm thinking about the Hanukkah story, and I'm putting myself in the story, right? And I'm wondering what it was like to have actually been there, like we say at Pesach, right? We were there, right? We were always there, right? So, what was it like, physically, viscerally, what was it like? And this line, because I'm a songwriter, came into my head. I hope you can hear me over the tuning, but about the scene that might have been happening as the Romans, the Greek Assyrians were destroying the temple. And the scent of oil hung heavy as it lingered in the air. Clouds of black smoke billowed from the holy house of prayer, right? I just got that image in my head. And by the time I got to Buffalo, to the JCC is where I think I was going, I had this whole song kind of sketched out, at least that part of it. And that ended up being the second verse of the song. And so I'm going to try to play this for you as soon as I get myself in tune. Good enough. and let it burn. So I started thinking about that, the being there. The song starts out with the sons of Mattathias. The sons of Mattathias became soldiers in his name, right? And the different ways that we use light and fire. And then I thought about the home ritual of lighting a menorah, which we don't do here in your apartments. You can't have fire. You can have an electric menorah, but we don't light fire. But in the home, you remember, right? And who usually gets to light? Once they're old enough, it's the children, right, that get to light. And so that image was in my head, too, when I was writing the chorus. All right, here it is. The sons of Mattathias became soldiers in his name, to light the right, to fight the right. I'll do it again. The sons of Mattathias became soldiers in his name, to fight the righteous battle, to light the holy flame. A spark shone in their eyes, for freedom they did yearn. There was a fire in their souls, and they let it burn. Let it burn. Each candle takes its turn. The seeds of peace are sown through their life. Let it burn. The lesson that we learn is in the hand that holds the flame tonight. The scent of oil hung heavy as it lingered in the air. Clouds of black smoke billowed from the holy house of prayer. The desecration had begun. The soldiers would return. They held the torch to God and they let it burn. Let it burn. Each candle takes its turn. The seeds of peace are sown through their life. Let it burn. The lesson that we learn is in the hand that holds a flame tonight. We have stood ankle deep in the ashes. We have broken our backs making bricks. But the fire of justice will triumph, 'cause we know blood and oil do not mix. Let it burn. Each candle takes its turn. Seeds of peace are sown through their life. Let it burn. The lesson that we learn is in the hand that holds a flame tonight. We've been driven to the edge, our faith put to the test. I pray to you, my God, have we not been blessed? Like Moses in the desert, we too shall have our turn. We will stand in the light of God and we'll let it burn. Let it burn. Each candle takes its turn. Seeds of peace are sown through their life. Let it burn. The lesson that we learn is in the hand that holds a flame tonight. It's in the hand that holds a flame tonight. It's in the hand that holds the flame tonight. Let it burn. Well, thank you so much for letting me into your homes and onto your screens and wherever it is you're watching me. Really, that would just be just about the only place you are. But as long as we are all watching together, we are together. And as long as we are together, we are always stronger together. So let's finish up with this now classic song. It's not that old a song, but it is a Hanukkah classic written by Peter Yarrow of Peter, Paul, and Mary. tried. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. And light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for what we believe in, let anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace is the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep it alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died? That we cry out they've not died in vain. We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden, this is the promise, this is why we will not fail. Come on. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out. Chag Sameach, everyone. Chag Sameach. Peace be with all of us. If you're still watching, we've got two, not one, but two bonus songs just for you for having your television on. That's all you had to do. You win. Two bonus songs by special request. We'd like to dedicate this first one to the Danziger family. Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Take two. If you are still watching, we have two bonus songs for you. Not one, but two whole, hopefully, unless I forget words, like I always do, but hopefully two whole bonus songs just for you because you have not turned off your television yet. So here you are. We got two songs for you. They're two of my songs, two original songs. And we'd like to dedicate this one playing them by special request. So I'd like to dedicate this song to the Danziger family. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, sukat rachamim v'chayim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, sukat rachamim v'chayim v'shalom, sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu. As we bless the holy harvest and reap the fruits of toil, we will bathe our souls in moonlight and sleep upon the soil. As we stand beneath the branches and the fragile web of vines, we intone the ancient melodies, not bound by place or time. Bless the rain, glean the grain, feed the hungry. Sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu. As we enter through the doorposts, walls unsteady and unsure, the ripened fruit reminds us that the garden was once pure. As we reach out to the heavens, we recite the name for the multitudes who cry in hunger, loneliness, and pain. Bless the rain, glean the grain, feed the hungry. Sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu. Ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, sukat rachamim v'chayim v'shalom, ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha. Ufros This is my encore. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Sit down. This is my encore. This is a medley of my hit. It's the title song on my first CD. My CDs are available directly out of the trunk of my car. So. Here we go. Let's try it. I'll see if I remember all these words and everything else that goes along with it. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Read a lot of books, sung a lot of songs, seen me a miracle or two. Never seen a miracle quite like the one that I'm about to tell to you. Well, the Lord told Moses to take his people across the sea and sand. So he led the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Whoa, Hallelujah land. Whoa, Hallelujah land. Now the children of the Lord were working for Pharaoh, slaving day and night. And the Lord heard the cries of pain and suffering and knew it wasn't right. So the bushes set a burning for the Hebrew children's yearning. The good Lord had a plan to lead the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Come on now. Whoa, Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Moses was working in the desert that day, singing a sorrowful tune. He sat down to rest and he saw the bush. The bush was not consumed. And the Lord looked deep into Moses' soul and knew he was the man to lead the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Sing it with me. Oh, Hallelujah land. Oh yeah. I got a little audience, an audience of one in the back of the camera. Oh, he should be, that camera should be on him. Where was I? Now the Lord said to Moses, go to Pharaoh, tell him, let my people go. Moses said, Lord, how can I do that? Won't you make yourself known? And the Lord said, Moses, have faith in your courage. I am that I am. You will lead the Hebrew children to the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Whoa, Hallelujah land. Whoa, Hallelujah land. Now Moses took the message to old Pharaoh. He took it right to his throne. Pharaoh said, don't bother me, no, just leave me alone. And the sky grew dark as mud and the river turned to blood, and Moses took a stand. He would lead the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Now Moses and the people were running out of Egypt. Pharaoh's army was coming down. And the waters opened up and the people passed through, but the army was drowned. And the people said, how? And Moses said, now that was the Lord's hand. And he led the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Here we go. Oh, Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. I've read a lot of books, sung a lot of songs, seen me a miracle or two. Never seen a miracle quite like the one that I just told you. Well, the Lord told Moses to take his people across the sea and sand. So he led the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. He led the Hebrew children through the fire and the water to the Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Oh, Hallelujah land. Whoa, Hallelujah land. Whew. I don't even know if I got all the verses in there, but that's close enough. Chag Sameach, everybody. We can play this one again on Pesach.
Yeah.